Marvelous. Next year it's 30 years. 30 years since the famous Hagler-Hearns fight, and we're still talking about that fight. What does it say?
It says that you're trying to make me look old. No, it was a great fight. You know, I think that every time that I see the fight, I still get a little chills. You know what I mean? It was a great fight.
I mean, was that how you planned it? Because it was more like a barroom brawl in the end. You both just it wasn't going to last long.
Well, you know, the thing is that he didn't like me, I didn't like him, you know, and, you know, he felt as though that he could knock me out, and that's what he thought. So, you know, it all turned around, he picked around, and I finished it for him.
It was a part of a great era, of course, yourself, Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard. We still talk about that era because there haven't been too many since. Can you talk about that great rivalry that you had with those other guys, not just Tommy Hearns, but the others as well?
I think they was all great. I mean, I worked hard, and there was no excuses made. I mean, the thing that what I like the most is that Roberto Duran came, tried to take my title. Mugabe came, tried to take my title. I mean, Hearns came, tried to take my title. Only Leonard is the one that only ran, you know what I mean? But, and I felt as though that, you know, he should have gave me a rematch. That's how I feel. But I don't have any regrets, anything like that. I'm very content, I'm happy. And we're just going to concentrate the things that what I'm doing, like with Laureus and stuff like this here, being able to work with kids and content, you know.
Does it worry you, the state of boxing now, the fact that we don't seem to have these great names, these great fights like we used to have?
Yeah, well, you know, it's probably a plus for me in a sense because of the fact that the people start to see that behind the fact that, like, a lot of people will say to me, well, you know, Marvin, I haven't seen a fight since you left the ring. You know, it's like a compliment. You know, so.
And you seem to have the feeling to belong to a golden age that is dead right now.
Hey, why? Am I getting old or something here? No, no. I believe that just before my era, there was the heavyweight era. You know, which guys like Muhammad Ali, Larry Holmes, you know, Ken Norton, or whatever, and it was a time when Muhammad Ali was to leave the game, gave the smaller weight divisions an opportunity to shine, and that was the welterweights and the middleweight division. You know, so it was a great break for us in a sense to really to start to make money in that era. So.
Are boxers as hungry, do you think, as they used to be?
Well, to me, my opinion is that they're not. But, you know, in today's era, okay, there's a lot of money, and it's so easier for these guys now to get a shot at the title than when I was coming up. I mean, it took me 50 fights. I mean, and these guys were 13, 14, 20 fights, and they were in for a title shot and being able to get a big payday, you know, so. A lot of them, they stay there for about 1 year, and then there's another champion. You know, so you get confused because these guys keep changing all the time. You know, a real champion, I think that once the public gets to know you, you know, then that's where your fame and everything starts. But the way how the fighters are today, again, because maybe they're not hungry enough, they sacrifice enough. But I believe boxing will never die because there's always going to be another star. But when, I can't tell you.
Are there any guys since you hung up your gloves, Marvelous, that you've respected? You thought maybe, you know, it would be nice to have fought him?
No, not that I'm going to fight him. No, but I've seen a lot of fighters that can be possible great fighters. You know, and then seeing like the Crisco's following them. Following right now the welterweights and the middleweights in my division, watching these young boys now from this World Series of boxing, you know, so somebody's going to probably do something, you know, but again, like I said, the public is hungry for someone, and it's going to be a while.
And some of the boxers, maybe the embodiment of the boxers right now is Floyd Mayweather.
Well, Floyd Mayweather, because the money, you know, he's able to use the cable and stuff, and he's able to win his fights, because I don't think that the status of the fighters is as great as they were years ago.
Do you think it's bad? It's bad that money came like before everything?
Well, for Mayweather, he probably the money, you know, that's what he's after, the money, you know. So, but you know, it's like I said, it's a different era. When I left, I mean, the money became more greater, and the fighters became more or less. You know what I mean? So, but they had better opportunities and quicker opportunities than what I did.
The other thing, though, is that when you fought everybody, didn't you? You didn't duck them, and you fought them when they were at their best.
Exactly.
I think the public get a little bit tired these days of not seeing the fighters at their best. Mayweather-Pacquiao, what a fight that would have been.
Well, you know, for me, I feel very good that, you know, the way how my boxing career, you know, it was a great one. I mean, it was a good one. I got no arguments. And again, what I said is, I'm thinking about the future, and you keep moving forward and not looking backwards. So that's what I'm looking for.
And one of your fights, the last one against Leonard,
Yeah.
is it still inside you?
No, I think because that's in the past. And again, I have to look for the future. So I realize, you know, that you know, that's never going to happen again. So you can't dwell on it. So you got to keep growing, you know. And that's what I'm doing. My interest now is making films, you know, working with the kids like I'm doing now, you know, with Laureus, and this makes me feel good.
Even if during months and maybe years you had regrets?
No. I think I did a great job, you know, and long as I know here, so I'm content.